Last night I got 3 hours of sleep, but it rained last night. Oh my god, my street is so beautiful after it rains. Just wet, and I love it. It sounds so crisp and peaceful. Okay, so it's Saturday. I'm gonna do my makeup and get off them. I'm done with my shower. Don't mind my hair or my outfit. I should be sticking on perfectly fine. I don't know why it's not. I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna be naming things that I think are mature and things I think are immature. Okay, number 1. When I'm gonna go things I think are mature first, just for the first one. Something I think is super mature is making decisions. I don't care what decision it is, but just making decision, any type of decision is really mature to me. I find that really something to be brave about, and just feel like one decision can, help a lot of people. For example, if your dad asks you, oh, waffles or pancakes, don't say, I don't care. Even if you don't really care, just give him an answer for the love of God, Just, I'm sure it'll make his life a lot easier. Don't mind how I'm blending with my hands. It's fine. It's fine. Things I think are immature now. Okay, pause, I'm bleeding from my nose because, here, a scab. Okay, something I think is so, corny and immature is when you pretend to be drunk. I'm not calling anyone out exactly, but I saw this one video. It was a TikTok, and it was these parents, and they were like, POV me giving our 16-year-old so basically, this is what they said. They said, we're gonna give you, the 16-year-old who's turning 16 today, champagne, a champagne toast for your 16th birthday. And obviously she's 16, she wants to have alcohol, she's like, fire, right? And then champagne time strolls around and they don't give her champagne, although basically they just give her apple cider, but they say, yo, this is champagne. And then she's like, ooh, drinky. And, obviously she's not gonna get drunk from apple cider, I don't know how drunk you would have to, how much apple cider you'd have to drink to be drunk off it, but I just know a lot. But basically, eventually they do, karaoke, and when she goes up, she's stumbling, she's like this, she's singing a song put your hands on me, she's stumbling, and I'm like, and she's pretending to be drunk. Obviously she drank it thinking it was alcohol, and she was like, aren't I supposed to be feeling effects with this? Aren't there supposed to be side effects? In the video, she's stumbling and slurring her words, and it's just really sad and cringe. So yeah, I feel bad because that TikTok kind of went viral, not viral, viral, but got a lot of freaking likes. You can just be scrolling on your For You page and you're like, this is really relatable and funny, and you look at the likes and there's 8 million. Like, just because you showed half your face and put a relatable text in the middle, like, you're like the next Charlie D'Amelio. Actually, I don't even think all of Charlie D'Amelio's posts get that much. Like, who is you? You were nobody before you made this TikTok. I'm really itchy. My leg is itchy. Ouch. But, you know, things I think are mature. If you're like, let's say you're my age, you're like 11, and we're hanging out, and you open your wallet, if you have like a good amount of money in there, I think you're mature. Because hear me out. If my brother opened his wallet, there'd be absolutely nothing. And here's why. It's because yesterday we got our allowance, right? And we get allowance based on how old we are. And I have $30 in my wallet for whenever I want to buy something, because I saved up my allowance for 3 weeks. But my brother, he got $10 because he recently turned 10. And we went and I didn't get pizza. He went and got pizza, and he got 2 slices and $10 gone. He had 75 cents at the end of that. What the heck? What the heck, Deontay, you know? At my graduation, I think this is like, I'm gonna put this into like your immature category. So at my graduation recently, if you, like, there was a group of girls eating, they're my friends, yes. If there was this group of girls eating, they were my friends. And there was this one guy, actually 2 guys, they both had these, like, they were like partners in crime. They were throwing wood chips at them. And I was, like, talking to my sister and my brothers on the stairs, and I was like, I should have stepped in. I should have, like, stood up for my friends. I should have been like, yo, like, I could say their names. I could name drop right now if I wanted to, and I've name dropped him on this channel before in a really old video. Not, like, really old, but, like, 6 months ago or something like that. It would take a while to find it. But you are the most annoying person if you do that. You know, you just piss me off. I think I'm gonna do a hot take. Like, I think every one of my videos, to spice them up, I should start doing like a hot take of the video. I'm gonna pull up a question on my dad's MacBook. I use my dad's because he's not buying 2. Actually, I don't have an iPad, so he might buy me one. I might get one of these big-ass computers. Pause. Okay, leave. Roblox. Oh, did you guys see the Jandel update today? That was fun. Okay, let me pull up. Someone texted at me. Okay. Someone said, what do you think is the most hateful fandom? Like, what do you think is the worst fandom? What's the best fandom? Okay. Hot take. The most hateful fandom, aka I wouldn't say the worst, but it's a pretty bad fandom. I love the Clogger sisters with so much of my heart. I love them. I really do. I think they're hilarious. I think they're beautiful. Although, I'm not saying this about all, because you could be like watching my video and you could be a Cloggers fan. You could be like, I'm a Cloggers fan and I don't do that. Like, what the hell? Hashtag report Poppy. Like, no, I'm not coming at you specifically. The second you see someone on TikTok and they have curly hair, like blue eyes, whatever, wear crop tops, wear lip liner, wear makeup, wear like dark, fierce makeups, they're like, oh my god, you look like the Clogger sisters. Like, It does not take much to set off a Cloggers fan. Like, I'm telling you. And I'm not saying this about all of them. But I know there are some, like, tryhards that are like, you are literally copying. Or they won't say copy, but they're like, oh my god, you look like Sunday. Oh my god, Demetrius' twin? Like, over here? Like, like, and it's, like, does this video have anything to do with the Clogger sisters? Like, I'm being so dead ass. What I think is the least hateful fandom is, because I've never seen this hate on anyone, is the FNAF fandom. Like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or if there's even a name for it. No one's ever talked to me about it, but, like, I mean the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. I think that's the least hateful, because why would they hate? You know? If you're a part, like, if people could be like, it's so cringe, and they could be like, okay, sure, they could brush it off. I think they're the least hateful fandom. What I think is the best fandom? Shit. There's, like, a big clump right under my eyelid. And if I blink, I'm gonna, like, frick. Shit. Pausing so I can send them to my brother. But anyway, she's like, oh yeah, like, I'm just gonna leave because honestly, I think I'm protecting you. And then she's like, what the hell? Like, I love you. You can't do this to me. And he's like, hey, I don't make the rules. Like, he didn't say that, obviously. But, you know, it's kind of like, okay, anyways. But she's, like, really sad for, like, half a... Ah! Oh my god, my mascara fell on my jeans. I'm trying to do this eye for 2 minutes. But anyways, and she's, like, depressed for, like, half a year because the love for life is gone. Like, I bet some people would be really sad too if that happened to them. But anyways, pause. Anyways, but, and then she's like, oh, I gotta go, bye. And then she's depressed for half a year, and then she keeps, like, sending messages to Alice even though she's not getting them. She's spending a lot of time with Jake. Jake leaves her eventually, and then eventually, you know, like, Alice just shows up and is like, yo, I thought you died. Like, I thought, like, yo, like, I saw you jump off a cliff in my vision. Like, I thought you died. Yeah, she went cliff jumping. She was like, I wasn't trying to kill myself. I was cliff jumping. Like, okay. But she's like, oh, yo, did you tell Edward? And, like, she's like, he can read minds. Like, she probably read Alice's mind and was like, fuck, Alice dead? Frick, you know? Yeah, switch. But, you know, she's like, yeah, yo, I think he thinks you're dead. And then he's gonna go and sacrifice himself. He's gonna, like, show himself that he's a vampire and get himself killed. But, like, it gets delayed because the Voltor is like, hell no, you're too special. And then he wants to, yeah, it's a whole thing. But she travels all the way from, like, Alaska to Italy. By car, I believe. Actually, it's by car and plane, I think. Not 100% sure. But she pushes through all these people. She's like, move out of the way. And she goes all the way to Italy to save him. To save his life. After he was like, yeah, it'll be like I never existed to you, and eventually, I swear. Like, bullshit. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!